सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीरङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं तद्गुरुं गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे रामेणाभिहितानि शाचरचमू रामाय तस्मै नमः रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम् रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलावदेहं धनुजवनकृशानं ज्ञानिनामाग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुचरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि वरनौ रघुवर विमल जसु जोदायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत तुलित बलधामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणीयति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखाव विकट रूप धरि लंक जराव भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बरन तुम जस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंत सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाँ ते कभी कोविद कही सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाए राज पर दीन्हा तुम्हारे मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जान जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर बल जान प्रभु मुद्रिका मिली मुख माही जलधि लांगी गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम तुम्हारे देते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हाँकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चेतन डरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पात कर कोई छूट ही बंधि महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा पवन तनय संकट हरना मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
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 Bolo Ram, 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 Raja 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 Ram.
Bolo Ram,
Ram, Raja Ram. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Bolo Ram, 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 Sita 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 Ram.
Bolo Ram, Ram,
Ram, Sita Ram. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare.
He Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
Srinath Narayana Vasudeva.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare.
He Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
He Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare.
He Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare.
He Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
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 Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
Shri Krishna Kanhaiya Lal Ki. Jya Balarama Chandra Ki. Satgurunath Maharaj Ki. Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha.
Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha.
Hari Om, everyone. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
We're having this opportunity today to study a little bit, reflect a little bit on this Ramcharitmanas. And why do we have this opportunity? Because Anilji and Neeruji organized Satsang. No, because we have a great Mahatma, a great poet called as Tulsidas ji. And this Goswami Tulsidas, because he was inspired by whom, by his love for Bhagwan, he was able to pen this most inspirational Ramcharitmanas. See, in the whole library of Shastra, scriptures and Sanatana Dharma, Ramcharitmanas has a very unique spot. Not everybody speaks Sanskrit. And even those who have studied Sanskrit, to comprehend the vast nature of Upanishadic language is very, very difficult. So even Sanskrit Bhasha, that all of our Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and all Upanishads are written in, not everyone can understand easily. But this Ramcharitmanas is written in beautiful, simple Avadi Bhasha, so that basic Hindi speakers can easily comprehend, like myself. And so Tulsidas ji, more than what he has given to us through this text, it is the fact that his own life stands as a testament to the power of bhakti. How he journeyed. See, he was an orphan, number one. Parents died. Even his nurse died, left him. Who was there for him? Then Gurukula also, but how long is Gurukula? Not very long. Then he gets married. Then tamasha starts. Samsara really, we only know samsara in marriage. Is it true or is it not? I don't know. And he falls in love with his Ratnavali.
Yes.
Ratnavali, not Ratnakar. That's another one. Ratnavali. He falls in love. And for the first time in his life, he has someone there that he is so dependent upon, that he relies upon. And this Ratnavali, his whole life centers around her, so much so that for one moment she cannot be out of his sight. Otherwise, what he himself is as though gone. And in that moment, when Tulsidas ji has to confront his dependence on this Ratnavali, at that time, he, for the very first time in his life, has to experience not just aloneness, but loneliness. He's experiencing now. He experienced it before, but now, having lost this love of his life, he gets lonely. Now, what to do? Where to go? Where can I go in this world that I am not alone? Even in a crowd of people, we are still alone, isn't it so? You may have huge families, 13, 15 siblings. You are still alone. You may be born one of twins, and this, especially if you were born in Bakersfield, apparently. The chances are very high. you are still born alone because they are not born together. Still, one has to come out for the other one to find its way into this world. So are we not born alone? And when we have to sit with ourselves, when we have to go to sleep, are we not alone then? So aloneness is not what is not a problem in this world. That we have. What is the problem? Loneliness. Even when we have friends, we have relatives, we have everything that we can possibly think we need in this world, that we want in this world, still I am lonely. So what did Tulsidas Ji do? He had to find a way out of that loneliness. Where once he fell in love, now he had to rise in love. And the only way we rise in love is when we have love for Bhagavan. We rise in love when it is for Bhagavan, and we fall in love when it is for samsara. Because that is what samsara is meant for. It ties us down. It keeps us chained. And there is nowhere to go as long as my love is tied to samsara. You want to know how? Ask Sita Devi. Bhagavan is there with her. He is closer to her than anybody else. Sri Rama is there. And what does she do? She sees the deer. She sees samsara going there and she thinks to herself, I must have that. The Lord of the universe is not enough for me. I must have samsara. So how do we rise in love? This is why the Mahatmas, the saints and sages are so important in our lives, because they show us where to put our feet along this path so that whatever obstacles are there in this world, we can meet it and we can go past it. They are not there to clear the path for us. This is a misconception. Spirituality is not there to solve our problems, to clear all obstacles. That is not spirituality. That is commercial religion. There are many of those snake oil salesmen. Yeah, come, we'll solve this. We'll solve all of your problems. Spirituality is about self-effort. And so, this path that Tulsidas Ji has walked is to show us also. It is to inspire us, not to imitate, but to emulate. We cannot seek to imitate anyone, not even Gurudev. See, in our Chinmay mission, Puja, who was closer to Gurudev than Puja Guruji? But Guruji himself cannot be a direct replica of Gurudev. He is his own person, but his Guru showed him the path, and through that knowledge, he was able to walk. And so all of us, through our Gurus also, they help show us. These great saints and sages, they show us that path so that we can also find our way to Bhagavan. Is it not so? So before we study any text, see, many of us here, I'm sure, have chanted, read, studied, sat in satsang, different pravachans from many of our wonderful, knowledgeable acharyas. And every single time we must first pay reverence to whom? To the author. Because without them and that effort, we would not have this opportunity. So there is a very nice shloka written on Tulsidas Ji. Some of you may know it, some of you may not. So we can just do lead and repeat. Very simple. Namah Shri Tulsidasa. Namah Shri Tulsidasa.
Namah Shri Tulsidasa.
Sadvarishtaya Dhimate.
Vadishtaya Dhimage.
Puritam Hridayam Yena.
Pritam Hridayam Yena.
Rama Premamritena Me.
Rama Premamritena.
Please fill my heart with such love and bhakti, devotion to the Lord. Now, just as Tulsidas Ji is sitting on the banks of Gangama to write this Ramcharitmanas, which is predominantly in Awadhi. He writes some very wonderful shlokas in Sanskrit. We'll chant those shlokas and then we'll go to Sundarkand. Some of you, I think, may know it by heart. Those who don't know it, that's okay. Just sit and listen. Something will seep through. Varnanamarthasanghanam
Varnanamarthasandhanam
Rasanam Chandasamapi
Sanam Chandamapi
Mangalanam Chakartarau
Mangalam Chakartaram
Vande Vani Vinayakau
Vandevan Vinayakam
Bhavani Shankarau Vande
Nishankaram Vande
Shraddha Vishwasarupinau
Shraddha Vishwasarupinam
Yabhyam Vinana Pashyanti
Yabhyam Vinana Pashyanti
Siddhaswantastamishwaram
Siddhaswantamishwaram
Vande Bodhamayam Nityam
Vande Bodhamayam Nityam
Gurum Shankararupinam
Gurum Shankararupinam
Yamashrito hi vakropi
Yamashrito Nivakropi
Chandra sarvatra vandyate
Chandra Sarvatra Vandyate
Sita Gunagrama
Sita Rama Gunagrama
Punyaranya Viharino
Punyaranya
Vande Vishuddha Vijnano
Vande Vishuddha Vijnanam
Kapishvara Kapishvaro
Kapishvara Kapishvara
Udbhava Sthiti Samhara
Udbhavasthiti Samhara
Karini Kleshaharini
Karini Kleshaharini
Sarvashreyaskarim Sitam
Sarvashreyaskari Sitam
Natoham Rama Vallabham
Tadoham Rama Vallabha
Nana Purana Nigamagama Sammatam Yat
Nana Purana Nigamagam Samyatam
Ramayane Nigaditam Kvachidanyatopi Mayane Nigaditam
Kvachidanyatopi
Swanta Sukhaya Tulasi Raghunatha Gatha
Swanta Sukhaya Tulasi Raghunatha Gatha
Bhasha Nibandhamati Manjula Matanoti
Bhasha Nibandhamati Manjula Matanoti
Hari Om. Okay. Now, this Ramcharitmanas, I said, was a very special text. What makes it special? So many things. Firstly, the author himself is one who has gone through the very challenges of life, and through those challenges went from a samsari to a bhakta. But I'll share a very personal thing about Ramcharitmanas. In Trinidad, it's known as Ramayana country. Those of you who have been or heard,
Yes.
They call us Ramayana country, specifically Tulsi Ramayana. How it got that name, I'll tell. After the British abolished slavery in the 1834, something around there, then they needed people to work in the colonies, specifically the British West Indies. So they traveled all over throughout all of their massive, great British Empire. And finally, at some point, they realized, oh, in India, we have lots of people who work the land. They like farming. So they went to their British East India and they encouraged people to come work and you'll go back. That was their story. So from UP, Bihar, people came and right from the Bay of Bengal, that port, they sailed. And this is in the 1800s. So today we have planes that still take about a day and a half, 2 days to get to India. So imagine then how long it took. And it wasn't nice Carnival Cruise Lines. It wasn't Royal Caribbean or, big ships, old school. So it took a long time. Children were born in that journey across Kalapani. Now, what can you bring with you? There is no check-in luggage. They didn't send you an update 2-3 days before. Do you want to upgrade your flight? You don't get that. You have to bring only what you can take. And the ships are so filled also. So you bring your clothing, women will bring their spices and these things, of course, because, naturally. But what else can you take with you? So some people brought their instruments because you'll get bored, naturally. And then some people brought Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayana. Now, there in now British West India, what time do they have? So evenings, they may sit and do satsang. How many people understand Sanskrit? We said not many. But Ramayana, Tulsi Ramayana, everybody understood. So it became a habit every evening in different villages and communities. In their small Hindu community, they would sit together and sing Ramayana Chaupai. So this Ramcharitmanas, in a country so small, so far away from Bharat, kept Sanatana Dharma alive. It kept it strong, so much so that how many generations there are. See, I went to an all-girl Hindu school. Who could have thought? Right? How really? Because Ramayana did its job. When Bhagavan told Tulsidashi, when Hanumanji came and said to Tulsidashi, write this Ramcharitmanas, write Ramayana, Ramkatha, he could not have known that it would travel across an ocean and how it would preserve bhakti, how it would preserve Sanatana Dharma. This is the power of Ramcharitmanas. So when we are seeing today Sundarkand, the beauty of Bhagavan, it is more than the great miracles that he may perform. It is more than, one Ahalya, he says. Ek tapa satyahari. But Ramanam, the name of Rama alone. So in this Sundarkand, it starts with a great show of bhakti. We have all heard Sundarkand before, I'm sure. Many of us have heard many times. But the beauty of it is such that every time I should want to hear again and again and again. Because the beauty of Sundarkand is what? The beauty of the bhakta who is so desirous of serving Bhagavan. That my life should become a tool for Bhagavan's work to be done. And it is best represented through the most famous bhakta of all, Hanumanji. So let us see a nice chaupai. At the very beginning, we'll just chant. What is this? Right. All of the monkeys are gathered now and deciding who is going to cross the Lanka. By the way, everybody knows the story of Ramayana, right? We don't need to tell whole Ramayana Katha here. So they're all gathered there. Who is going to cross to Lanka? Who is going to go there to confirm Sita Devi is there? Angad is saying, I can go there, but I can't guarantee I'll come back. Others are saying, I don't know. If I get there, it's okay, but I can't go there. How will I reach? If we find a way for me to get to Lanka, good. But of course, there's no way. All of this is happening. Hanumanji is just sitting there, Bole Wale Hanuman, not doing anything. Quietly, he's on his own. Finally, Jambavan says, Hanuman, why are you sitting there? You can go. Aren't you Ashtasiddhi, Navanidhi, Pavanaputra Hanuman? And he was like, oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. I forgot. Then he says, being reminded now of his abilities, he gets very big. Tulsidashi gives a nice description, but actually, if you really want a very good description, you go to Valmiki Ramayana. There, Valmiki Muni describes how strong, powerful the whole earth starts to shake. So much so that when he gets up on that Mahendrachal to fly off, the whole mountain sinks down. Such a nice description Valmiki ji gives. So he gets up and gets himself really pumped up to fly across. And he goes. When he goes now, what happens? Let us see this Chaupai. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. सिंधु तीर एक भूधर सुंदर श्री राम जय 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 कौतुक कूड़ी चढ़े उताऊ पर श्री राम जय राम बार बार रघुपीर संभारी जय राम तार के उपवन पवत नतन यबल भारी जेहि गिरि चरण देई हनुमंता चले उसुगा पाताल तुरंता जमिय मोघ रघुपति कर बाना एक ही भांति चले हनुमाना चलनिधि रघुपति दूत बिचारी जय राम जय जय राम तै मैं ना कहो ही श्रम हारी राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम हनुमान तेहि पर साकर कर कर पुनि कीन्ह प्रणाम राम काज कीन्हे बिनु मोहि कहा विश्राम सियावर रामचंद्र की पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. Is there anybody in this room who has not had challenges? Who has not had difficulties? And is it not the challenges that we have in life that makes us stronger, better people for it? All parents know the eldest child is always the best, right or wrong? That's okay. You can say it's true. That's why they're the ones who struggle with the parents. You're usually younger. You're just starting out also, just new jobs, new everything. First start a house, maybe a small apartment somewhere or something like that. Maybe still living home with the in-laws in a little room. Then as you grow older and as you go through the struggles, that parent goes through the struggles, that eldest, that firstborn has to struggle with you. They don't get everything that they want. They don't get all the toys. They may not even get birthday cakes and birthday parties and any of that. But if you go 2-3 children down the line, they get everything. They don't know how to even fold their own clothes. The eldest one, you don't need to tell. But the youngest one, you tell 100 times, they won't do. Isn't it so? You won't say, but I will tell you, I am the youngest of 3. It is so. I am spoiled rotten. Because I have a bigger brother and a bigger sister, and they had to do everything, and I didn't have to do a thing. Because this is just how life is. So they are very capable of doing a lot of things I know I cannot do because they had to struggle. When my sister she's only 4 years older, so not that much. But when my father decided to switch careers and went and did accounting and all of these things. So again, they had to kind of start over a little bit. So she had more struggles than me. By the time I was born, everything was very nice. But the struggles that they had made them very hardworking. They had a very strong back, not had, they're still alive, have. They can do a lot of things. They're very capable beings. Me, on the other hand, not so much. I rely on them a lot for everything. If I have a doubt, I'll call my sister for everything. She doesn't call me for advice, but the other way around. Why? Hardships, struggles make us better. Some chores around the house for children, a little bit, sometimes hearing no also is very important. You grow up hearing yes, 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 yes all the time. You go out into the world, you're shocked. People don't want to do everything for me. What is this? Isn't it so? So hardships are necessary. The minute the challenge is taken away from me and the road becomes very clear, I don't grow. I think I am moving forward, but I am not growing because I am not challenging my knowledge. I am not challenging my capacity. I am not challenging my convictions. Now, Hanumanji has to be challenged. He has the conviction. Bhagwan, I am your bhakta. I am your duta. I will do. You tell me and I will do. I will go there and destroy that whole kingdom. Bhagwan says, no, take it down. It's okay. Relax a little bit. We don't need all of that just yet. Just go and make sure Sita Devi is there. That is all. Of course, we know he goes there, he does a little bit more than that. But that's not his fault. He didn't bring oil and fire and all those things. They gave that to him. But still, even Hanumanji has to have challenges. What is the challenge? Sindhu tira ekabudhara sundara kautuka kuri chadeuta upara. As he begins his ascent into the sky, rising up from this ocean is a great big mountain. And this mountain is thinking, I know this Hanuman. And I want to help him. He doesn't want to stop him. I want to help him. He must be tired. Flying is difficult work, you know. He's been running around this forest looking for Sita Devi also. They're eating what? Berries and roots and shoots and all of these things. So I'll give him rest. Give him a place to rest. Sounds good, right? After a long journey. Not even home. Actually, home is the best place, but sometimes I just need a bed. I just need to sleep. Maybe not even shower or anything. I'll see about all that tomorrow. Just want to put my feet up. But what is the problem? The journey hasn't even started. And already rest is coming. Many of us would say, oh yes, I need rest. I deserve it. I've been working so hard. What does Hanumanji say? I'll tell you, if you don't remember anything today, if you don't remember anything tomorrow from this satsang, that is, if nothing sticks, that is okay. Remember this. Ram kaja keen he binu. Mohi kaha bishram. How can I rest when the work of Bhagwan is still to be done? How can I even sit for one moment? How can I slow down even when Ramakaj is to be done? This is his response. If I remember nothing else about Ramayana, I should remember this. Ramakaj keen he binu mohi kaha bishram. Where is their rest for Ramadut? Where is it? Now, don't think we don't have the same problem. We have it. What is it? When the child goes, time to go off to college comes. Lisa, I'll pack food for you. Individual containers. You just put it in the freezer. And when you want, you take it out and you heat it up. All this, and don't worry, you come home every weekend and I will wash for you. You study. That's enough. When you were going to college, somebody was doing that for you? Everybody here, for you? For you? For you? Anybody did that for you? So why can't your children do it for themselves? Why can't, is it so hard? Wash what? Two, and you know, every parent here knows, what are they washing? Maybe 2 pairs of jeans, 1 hoodie, and about 2 t-shirts. That's it. Most of the time, they'll wear 1 hoodie throughout. Isn't it so? Bed sheets, forget about it. What wash? Towel, I'm bathing, I'm clean, I don't need to wash the towel. But what do parents do? Is that a challenge or not? What are they learning? My job is to study, but I don't need to do anything else. What is being learned there? That is the first obstacle in life. Our near and dear ones, they love us so much. That love prevents us from growing. So then is it love? Is that love then? No. Love is, they should struggle a little bit. They should learn how to balance what their work, their study, their responsibilities. They should learn how to do these things. All of us have to do it. Because when you become adults, real adults in this world, nobody is there to pick up the slack. Nobody is coming to cook one big pot of food and freeze individual doubles for you and put it in so that you just have to take and read. Some people are laughing because it's hitting them right in their backyard. They know. I know because I've been hearing stories about it. The obstacle of alasya, laziness, inertia. Rest is good, don't get me wrong. Rest is important. We need it. The body needs rest. But too much rest becomes a problem, number one. And that too, to rest before the work has even started. That also. What do? You go to office in the morning, first thing, breakfast. I need coffee. Isn't it so? When you go in some offices, sometimes 8 a.m. the doors open, 8:15, everybody's still sitting down getting bagels and coffee. I just got in. Traffic was heavy. You should have left home at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. But know what? I've only just got there. Monday morning. You had whole weekend. But on Monday morning, coffee and bagels in the office. By Thursday, donuts, somebody's birthday, every day something new or the other. Just like that. Before I've even opened, now we don't even need to, at least 20 years ago, you had to go through the trouble of putting on the power button and waiting 10, 15 minutes for this whole thing to boot up and all of that. Now you don't have that worry. Now just there and it's awake already. At least then you had an excuse. Computer is booting up. All these messages are coming through. I don't know what it means. I'll just go get my coffee and come back. We don't have that now. The point is, as much as we need rest, we cannot overindulge in it. This Mainak Parvat, who has risen up to give that rest to Hanumanji, represents good intentions. This is not ill will. Good intentions. Family, friends, even our own selves. The good intention to help along the way. But sometimes those good intentions can be more of a distraction than an actual aid. So what does Hanumanji do? He doesn't tell him anything in any rude way. He's not disrespectful. He does pranam. He takes Mainak Parvat's blessings and he says very kindly, I have Rama's work to do, but I have to come back. When that work is done, I'll come back. I will rest as long as I need to rest. Not a problem. Very happy to do so also, but not today. Let me do my work. Mainak Parvat says, okay, very good. Go ahead. Continue along your path. So he does. He goes. Then what happens? Now, as we go along our journey, slowly our friends or relatives begin to understand, okay, we need to give them space. We need to allow them to be independent. We need to give them the room to make their mistakes, to do what they have to do. Then what happens? Then I go trudging along the way, and as soon as I get started, big fire hits everywhere. A hurricane comes, flooding in the middle of a landlocked piece of land. What happens? The, as Gurudev puts it very nicely, the productive potential of the universe, the Devatas, they send us a challenge now. You think you got away? Not yet. The Devatas will, the universe will challenge us. How? First, to Hanumanji, they send a big challenge in the form of Surasa. This is in the next Chaupai, after Doha number 1. Let us see that Chaupai. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Jata Pavana Sutta Devan Hadeka. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Janai kahun bala buddhi visesha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Surasa nama ahinna kai mata. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Patahi ai kahi tehi bata. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram. Now the Devatas want to test Bala, Buddhi and Vivek. What is your strength? What is his knowledge, his capacity to understand? And what is his Viveka? Bala and Buddhi and his Viveka. Why? Because we might be doing our work, but Hanumanji is doing Rama's work. And so to accomplish this, and please don't think this is any good side, the Devatas are so, so nice and benevolent. This is very selfish. Why? Because they need that to be done for their own sake. They need Ravana killed. This is a very selfish thing. And Hanumanji has to be fit for the job. So they need to test that in order to know he will get the work done. Devatas are like that. The only thing what separates the Devatas from the Asuras, at the end, see, Devatas also do bad things, yes or no? Yes. There are many stories. Indra, oh my God. He's king, but so petty. Many stories of the Devatas, always starting little, first of all, always squabbling with their cousins, the Asuras. Then Narad is sitting doing meditation, Indradev has to go and poke him. Somebody doing something, they keep harassing them. That is the nature of the Devatas. Now, is it very different from the Asuras? Not really, except for one thing. They always seek Bhagavan. Now the Devatas and the Asuras are no different from us now, because we also do many terrible things. But I have to keep Bhagavan at least some point when I know I have crossed the line. Bhagavan, please help. Which is what they do. And Bhagavan helps. And if the Asuras went to Bhagavan and asked for help, he would help them as well. So these Devatas now, they send this Surasa. Who is this Surasa? Surasa is this, she is not a demon, but she has some strange powers. What those powers are and what she does, and that obstacle, we will see tomorrow. Because time is there. All right. We will chant some bhajan. Let us see. Anybody wants to sing a Guru bhajan?
Yeah,
or
sing with you.
Sing with me. I'm a singer. Okay. Sing. गुरु हमारे मन मंदिर में गुरु हमारे प्यार गुरु हमारे मन मंदिर में गुरु हमारे प्यार सारे विश्व का वो है दाता नारायण भगवान
सारे विश्व का वो है दाता नारायण भगवान
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
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 गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
गुरु हमारे धन दौलत है गुरु हमारे प्राण
गुरु हमारे धन दौलत है गुरु हमारे प्राण
सारे विश्व का वो है धाता नारायण भगवान
सारे विश्व का वो है दाता नारायण भगवान
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
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 गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
गुरु हमारे तन मन सब है गुरु हमारे प्राण
गुरु हमारे तन मन धन है गुरु हमारे प्राण
ज्ञान भक्ति का वो है दाता नारायण भगवान
ज्ञान भक्ति का वो है दाता नारायण भगवान
गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव
ओम 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 गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव ओम गुरुदेव
जय
गुरुदेव सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंदा। हरि ओम।